Okay, that's good enough. We're not going to have a banquet. I just want to say a few words about Reverend Jesse Jackson. He's just a few years, couple years older than I am, and yeah, we just come from different schools of thought. That's all. So I'm just going to tell you some of the things I know, and yeah, just when someone leaves, the best thing you can do for them is tell the truth of who they were to you, what you learned from them, what you thought of them, which really is not important what you thought of them. It's just a commentary. Everybody have their own thoughts. Being a few years older than me, he was in the movement when I was about the same age. But I grew up in a protected environment. What do I mean by that? I mean, we had everything we needed as a community. We didn't need to integrate with anybody for anything. This is a settlement in Houston. Even the streets was named after our heroes, some of them. We owned our schools, restaurants, movie theaters, uh, five and dime store. I can't think of anything we needed from the other community. We have three or four taxi cab companies. I can't think of anything we needed. Matter of fact, when I remember first going downtown, where all the shops are, that's first when I started seeing white people, except for on TV. Yeah, that was an eerie feeling. You say these people really alive. So what's being said is that I didn't believe in integration. Then I didn't even know what the story was about. A few years later, I said, "Oh, they trying to integrate. They trying to." But you know what happened when integration started? When the push for integration started, you know what happened? We began to lose our freedom, lose our businesses, lose our neighborhood, lose our control of our schools, lose everything, reduce us to nothing but a slave. That's what integration did and is doing. So as I developed over the years, I said, well, no, I'm definitely not for that. I'm for unity. I'm for getting back our communities because, man, we come together as a people. We are so powerful and positive, and so many people didn't want that. So-called black people, they didn't want that. And at the time, the white people was fighting against integration. Looking back, I said, man, they was our friends. They was trying to help us save our community. Who cares? Nobody wants you in their community. You have your own. Why you want to try to force somebody to love you? That don't make no sense at all. Force somebody to accept you. I'm gonna sit on this counter. You're gonna serve me. Oh yeah, you can spit on me, beat me up, throw hot coffee on me. I don't care, because you're gonna serve me. I'm not gonna fight back. That is so insane, against human nature, against teachings. I mean, Jesus, man, y'all get that so mixed up about what Jesus was about. He didn't do nothing like that. Uh, no, he was a revolutionary. He was turning over his tables, people in the churches. That's one example you see who he was. He was turning over the tables, saying this is a house of prayer, not a house of commerce. Revolutionary. I can't see him turning over the cheeks. That's slavery teachings. All those slavery teachings is what a lot of these ministers who call themselves reverends, that's all they talk about is slavery teachings. Yeah. So that generation died, passed off, but the generation that's coming, listen to his family and his children, they have the same mindset. Nobody's different. They're going to keep carrying that ideology to their grave. And you wonder why we behind as a people. Because every people unites and take care of themselves first. That's the law of nature. You don't see blackbirds coming together, going working for bluebirds, forcing themselves into their communities. Yeah, that's a crude example because we're the highest form of nature. So we definitely shouldn't be doing what the smallest animals are doing, or we should be doing what they're doing, so to speak. So that's all I want to say. I didn't agree with him. I saw him speak in colleges that I was going to, and just had handsome man, you can say, but he just didn't. I didn't agree with that. There's just something evil about the whole thing of trying to force yourself to integrate with somebody else. That is evil. I don't care how you paint it. Make these people heroes. You're denying God. You're saying, I'm not good enough to take care of myself, to provide for my people. I need somebody else to come and do that for me. That is sick. That's a badge of inferiority. You're carrying a badge of inferiority when you say you cannot unite and have your own communities. Because we already had that. They was destroyed with integration. That's all I talk about is the evils of integration. Go to my YouTube channel and see. So, yeah, that's it.